everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Stars channel. And argy mateys, we have a storm vastly approaching from out of the blue. And I don't want to capture the house too much because you know what happens. You know what happens. It's going to cut me off, and I'm not going to be able to have good footage. So, right now, currently, it is... Lord only knows. It's nighttime yet again, as you can tell. You can barely see anything. All around me, there are different, it looks like storm cells going on. And I don't know where to film. I don't know where the lightning is. So bear with me. If I capture some good footage, then yay. If not, well, you just sat there listening to me for a good 15 to 20 minutes. So... Congratulations on that. Yeah. I always wonder, why is it always nighttime? Right? Like, why? Why? I mean, it's like, it doesn't make for very riveting footage. Okay, right behind me there is lightning strikes. So I'm going to film in that general direction. Ignore the people in the background moving around. They don't exist. And I could have sworn I saw a possum somewhere. Huh. Go figure. So, yeah. Oh, great. So there was another lightning strike behind me. This storm does not want to make up its mind. Okay, there are light little flashes, but you can't see because it's not dark enough, and... I might have to film a little bit later. Okay, this is just a segment to be like, hey guys, be aware, there is a storm vastly approaching from behind my neighbor's house. And I don't know if it's going to come here or not. I would hope so. But, you know, there's always that distinct possibility that it won't hit anywhere near me. And then I'll miss the best of it. Or the worst of it. Oh, I'm finding it. Look at me. I'm actually walking away from my house. I'm doing something crazy. I am away from the safety of my home. I'm like all the way down the street. And why? Because I want the lightning shots. That's where the money is. That's where my passion lies. In storms. I mean, sure. There's, yeah, I'm still walking up to this. I mean, there's even like a little wall cloud in front of me, but I don't care. Let's keep moving. Let's get closer. And if you see the shadows, those are my neighbor's trees. Okay, I do have neighbors. They do have trees. Ignore it. And I'm pretty sure my family, my friends, everybody's gonna ask why. Why do this? Well, I got nothing better else to do right now. Okay, I'm walking back a little bit. You know, and here's the real kicker. I don't watch the footage after I film, okay? I don't do that. I try to catch... And then after that, I just kind of stick it online and hope I caught something. I don't have time to go through all that footage. What do you take me for? I mean, I do think it would be awesome if I would put out better films. I mean, but you gotta admit, some of the stuff that I have caught, even though it's long and drawn out, you can view the parts individually in my other playlist. So if you watch my films and you like them, then go there for the clips. I might monetize them. I don't know. They're kind of slow, or... I mean, they're kind of... I don't know. They're kind of like, what's that called? They take time. They don't take time. I mean, they're so small. They're small little clips. I don't know if monetizing it would be beneficial or not. But I might do that if it's more cost effective, if I can make money off of this. I don't know if I can or not, but I need a job anyway. So, as I'm searching for one, I thought, hey, let's make some videos of storms. Nobody else does it, or if they do, it's not that long. They don't take a whole lot of time with it. So I figured, hey, I'll do my best, and we'll see if I can draw So I will continue with this insanity. Now, I know that you're probably going to ask what that sentence is about, but you'll know once I string all of these films together. So as you can see, there are wisps of clouds in the sky. You can faintly see it, okay? Very faintly. That's a tree down here. That's my finger. This is a tree. That's the cloud. It looks nice. There's a line you cannot see of clouds. Oh, you can, barely. You can barely see that, but that's the storm front itself. And so it's coming from behind all these houses, and unfortunately, I'm not going to try and go around all of these homes to get good footage. I'm going to let the storm come to me, like I always do. Okay, I managed to get good shots before whenever I just waited. So right now, there's not going to be much going on. This is just an update. And I probably won't update again until the storm actually gets closer, because it could be a few hours from what I saw on the radar. And I just wanted some good lightning shots. I heard some thunder and I thought, oh, maybe it's close enough. But it's not. It's not close enough. So we're going to have to live with that. Trees, houses, clouds. I'm going to try to film the clouds so that I can get more footage in here. So yeah, I do remind you guys, I barely get any sleep at night. I'm so busy throughout the day, and then throughout the night, like, if I'm not doing my exercises, which take a long time. You don't have any idea how many exercises I have. I got some for my abs, hips, knees, legs, feet, like, the list goes on. I even have a few for my arms, okay, because I was in a really bad shape, and not in the sense of being unhealthy, but in the sense of my muscles like to tense up on me, to the point where whenever I take a step, it forces my knee to turn outward whenever I walk. So I kind of walk funky, which messes up my back, and it certainly messes with my limbs. And why this is happening to me, I don't know. The doctors are stumped. Somebody said it could be something neurological that's going on. That's something having to do with my nervous system. And that would make sense to me. It really would. It'd be something easily overlooked. It can cause all of my symptoms, from my nausea to my inability to eat certain foods to... I have a lot of problems. Let's put it that way. I'm 25, living at home because I have so many problems that I've been unable to work. I don't sweat. I wish I could. And then whenever I do, it feels like somebody poured hot acid onto my face. So in my spare time, when I'm not doing all my exercises, taking all my meds, and, cooking all my meals, if I can cook the meals, I buy ready-made cook meals, because, let's face it, I'm not cooking. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Like, it's not that I'm lazy. I'm just so tired all the time. And that's part of my condition, is chronic fatigue, to the point where it makes me feel like I can't get up or move or do anything. I just lay there. And in some cases starve. And in some cases I don't drink enough water, so then I get dehydrated. And it's not really my fault, it's just my body working against me. I have nothing against it, though. My body doing it, like, it's fine by me. So, footage, the footage is great. We're not seeing anything, but okay. Just listen to my voice. We'll get through this together. So this is the last clip before I just film the skies itself, whenever it gets close enough to be heard and seen and actually felt. But until then, I'll just explain a little more about myself very quickly before my phone decides to kill me, destroy me. So, so it gets to the point, though, that I'm in a lot of pain and discomfort, and that makes me not able to sleep anyway. So I figured if I can't sleep, might as well film storms late at night sometimes. Yeah, that tells you a little more about me. Now, this is something I wanted to bring to your attention. This is apple strawberry, right? Santa Cruz organic stuff. It even says on the thing that it's a delicious blend of organic apples, strawberries, and apple juice concentrate. So this is 100% non-GMO, vegan type of stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure vegans would eat this. I know I would. It's only 45 calories. So imagine that. Sorry about that. I pressed a button. So imagine that for a second, will you? Like, imagine that 45 calories was the only thing that you could handle. And that would be it for the day. And just imagine that for a second. 45 calories. Now imagine if you lived off of 300 calories a day. That's what I was going through whenever I first got very, very sick. And it was only this past year that my dietary habits had to change due to my ailments, whatever they might be. I got no clue. I'm not a doctor. All I know is that I was in a very problematic situation. And I'm so happy that I'm doing better now. I can actually eat meals because I'm on this organic diet. I feel 10 times better than I did before. And I'm on a 1,000 calorie diet now. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. There's another kitty out here. And she is adorable. She's one of my neighbor's cats. And she's so cute. Hi, kitty. Hello. I'm not going to turn on the light and show you guys because, like, I don't want to scare her. This is her home. Hi, baby. Oh, Callie. Hi. What you doing? What you doing? Oh. Oh, little scaredy kitty. Little scaredy kitty. Yeah, she's too scared. So I'm not going to shine a camera in her face. I'm not going to follow her around. I'm just going to leave her alone. This is her house. She's a little skittish, so best to give her room. So yeah, I just thought I might talk to you guys just for a little bit longer to elaborate. I don't want you guys feeling sorry for me. There is nothing to feel sorry about. I like this organic diet. I've given up gluten entirely. That's all breaded foods and wheats that have been processed. I've given up pizzas, cheese. I've given up cow milk. I mean, you'd be surprised of how many... I've given up cow meat. I don't eat cow meat anymore, which was a big, difficult thing for me because I was a major carnivore. I loved my cow meat, my beef, my steaks, but I can't have that anymore. Pork, gone, out the window. No longer viable option for me because I would wake up in the night in so much pain that, I mean, that would deter anyone from eating a certain food. So that's what I did. I have become 100%, almost 100% organic. And I'll tell you what though, I mean, the chicken is better for you, like, because there's less fat on it. I'm not even kidding. The quality of the meat is ridiculous. You know, have you ever eaten turkey bacon from Walmart? That stuff tastes like plastic compared to the turkey bacon that I bought from a different store that was all organic. And I'm not even kidding. This turkey bacon tasted amazing. I mean, I can't even stress that enough, how different the taste was. The meat tastes better. Trust me, try it. It's amazing. There is something to it. And in the process of changing this diet of mine, so yes, in the process of changing the diet that I was on originally, which was just eating whatever I had, you know, in my fridge, I've actually lost about, I think, 50 pounds now of just like excess stuff that accumulated over time after injury and I was laid up for a long time, guys. I was so easily injured. I was falling down all the time everywhere. I'd fall upstairs, downstairs. I had constant tendon injuries. I've had tendinitis in my left Achilles tendon. I've almost basically torn a ligament in my right foot. I also broke 3 blood vessels, and that was from walking, okay? So, often I was unable, and it is springtime. you hear anything, it's because it's sprinkling outside. Is it gonna? But you know what? And document how I'm doing. I guess we'd call this a vlog, a video log. I don't really like the shorthand of that. Vlog just sounds so weird. So I'm just gonna call it a video log, if I had one, or just Rainbow Star Speaks. Why not? Because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm walking around in sprinkling weather, trying to find lightning that does not exist, and talking to a camera. So might as well tell you guys about me. And if you like, be cool. If you don't, I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, like the new diet. I'm only on like about 1,000 calories a day now. I was starving for a few months, so I lost about 20 pounds in 1 week due to the starvation issue. And I'm so happy that's better, because I was scaring myself. Losing 20 pounds in a week, that's not normal. Losing 7 pounds within 6 days is kind of abnormal. You don't just drop the weight that fast with minimal activity. That's impossible. So, with this new diet I am on, it seems that I will be in shape to actually move around eventually. I'm not completely 100% overweight. I'm like in between being overweight and obese, and I have yet to reach the morbidly obese part, which is great. I'm glad that I haven't yet reached that point, because it's hard. It really is. Carrying around so much weight and excess mass, it's difficult. No shame in people who are big. There is no shame in being big. If you guys have health issues like I have been having, if you guys got thyroid conditions, body image to me doesn't matter. It really does not. What matters to me is quality of life. People have that. It doesn't matter with their size, okay? They could be like 200 pounds, 300 pounds. As long as you have quality of life and can move from point A to point B without feeling like you're dying, then you're good. You know? I mean, you don't change unless you absolutely have to. I'm being forced to. So, I mean, on the one hand, it's fantastic that I feel like I can move around. The body mass for me, personally, I couldn't handle it. My body could not handle the excess weight because my tendons and ligaments, they hate me. Like, I rolled over in bed one day, right? I was in the middle of the night. I rolled over in bed, and next thing I heard was snap, crackle, and a pop sound coming from my rotator cuff. I thought nothing of it. I have a delayed pain response because there's something wrong with my nervous system. So I was not aware of how badly I was hurt. I had no idea. So I got up, and I just kind of met the day like I normally do. And I found out that I couldn't use my arm. It was the darndest thing. It's like I tried to grab a milk jug. This is whenever I was on dairy and I could eat it. I tried to grab it, and my hand wouldn't even like hold it. It like my entire arm just flopped. And I was like, what is going on? For a minute there, I thought I had popped it out of joint, right? Like, that's what I thought. I thought, holy snipey, right? I've like popped my shoulder out of joint or something, out of socket. So I took myself to a hospital because it started to swell up to the point, after 3 days of not being able to use it, it swelled up to the point where the swelling was in my shoulder blade. It was all in my clavicle area, all the way down my arm into my hand. So my entire right arm was swollen. So I thought, might be time to go see a doctor. What did they tell me? They said, here's some hay medicine, your arm's fine, go home, use it. So what did I do? I did just that, until it got so painful that I couldn't even do anything with it. I took myself to a different doctor for a better opinion. They took an MRI scan of my shoulder, of my rotator cuff. And lo and behold, they actually found out that my 3 major tendons within my rotator cuff, they were fraying apart. Unraveling themselves. So they were literally unraveling themselves kind of like a rope. So it was very painful. I couldn't use my arm for the longest time. and it's really starting to rain over here. No lightning, no thunder. I don't think I'm going to get anything good tonight, so just so you're all aware.